YouTube channel. I know it's been a while. I've been really absent from YouTube, but if you watched my latest video, which I'll leave in the description box below, you notice that I've traveled, so I wasn't home, and it's really hard to film and edit when you're not home. But I am back, and I am back with my go-to makeup look, and this is just the way of me playing it safe whenever I'm lazy to put on makeup, but I'm going out for dinner, I'm going out for a birthday celebration, and I want to look presentable. This is what I do. Keep on watching. Also, don't forget to like, comment, click the notification button. Do you guys miss me? I missed you guys, so mwah. Be safe.
My skin is already prepped and I already did my eyebrows, so I'm going to apply my favorite foundation, which is Fit Me from Maybelline in the shade 230. This foundation is super lightweight and it gives me a natural finish, and that is why it's one of my favorites. Now I'm going to grab a Real Technique sponge and I'm going to blend it all in. Going in with this CoverGirl concealer, it's my first time using it, and I don't even know what shade it is because this is not even the shade that I was supposed to buy, but I just went with the flow and bought the one that they had. Anyway, I'm going to apply it underneath the eye area and around my nose, and now I'm going to grab a Real Technique sponge, smaller version, and I'm just going to blend it all out. Funny thing about me is that I used to hate using any type of beauty blender or any type of makeup sponge because the movement, it would just cause me a headache, and I hated that. But recently it's been my go-to for applying foundation or concealer. Same concealer that I use for my face, I am going to prime my eyelids. This is a must for me. I used to use the Makeuplook Paint Pot by MAC, and it's still one of my favorite eyelid primers out there. I don't have anywhere to go, so concealer will do for now. Time to bake. I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and this is my favorite powder out there. I did see someone use a drugstore powder that I want to try because it's obviously cheaper. I'm going to be using Extra Bitter, and I'm going to be applying it all over my crease area. This is from the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics palette. I love this palette so much. It's my go-to. Now I'm going to grab the color Faith from the same palette, and I'm going to be applying this all over my lid, and I'm just going to blend it out on both sides. Now that I'm done applying Faith, I'm going to move on to the shade Lockout. This one is a bit darker, but I'm going to apply it all over my lid just like the previous step. Blending brush that I used to apply Extra Bitter at the beginning of this video, I am going to just reuse the same brush and kind of go over the crease one more time. To dust off the powder underneath my eyes, and I'm going to grab Extra Bitter, Faith, and Lockout with a pencil brush and apply it on the lash line. Moving on to bronzer, I am using Cappuccino from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Guys, I have such a heavy hand when it comes to applying bronzer, and it's just driving me crazy looking at myself applying it. But anyway, that is something that I have to work on. on to nose contouring. I don't always contour my nose, but I did it for the sake of the video. And I'm just using the same shade, Cappuccino from Anastasia Beverly Hills. When it comes to your nose contour, you really just want to make sure that you blend it all out. The last thing you want is for people to see two lines literally on the sides of your nose. So just make sure that you blend it all out. Moving on to some highlighter, I'm going to be using the one from Urban Decay Naked Skin Shapeshifter palette. I don't know about you guys, but highlighter is not my thing anymore. I used to be obsessed with it, and just recently it's just not my mood. But anyway, moving on to lips, I'm keeping lips super simple. I'm just using a Kiko lipstick, and I'm just going to add a NYX lip gloss. I mean, let's be real, who's using lipstick products right now when we have to wear a mask? Then I'm just going to apply a setting powder from the same palette, the Shapeshifter palette, and I'm just going to put it all over my brow bone. As we come to the end of this video, I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. I really enjoyed making this video for you guys. I have not been in the greatest mood lately, but this was a lot of fun. And don't forget to leave me a comment in the comment section. Be safe.